Alright guys, welcome back. As you may remember, that was rude. Last episode, I came into the end. I found my way here, I got to the end, and now it is time to actually slay the Ender Dragon. So, over there you can see there's a hole out to the edge. I do not want to be near the edge because I don't want the Ender Dragon just to swoop on through and hit me like he did there. So I'm going to do this. Here we go. And now it's just a typical 1v1. The one thing I wish is I wish I had flame on my bow, because it makes it easier to hit these things. There we go. You can see the arc a lot better. Hello. Oh, I gotta go way higher with that. Oh, wow, that was very close. That's gonna miss. Did I just hit him with thorn? Oh, I don't know if that guy saw me or what. But I'm gonna go for the small ones first, obviously. They're the easier ones to take down. Ouch. That was close. He almost knocked me right off the edge there. Way higher. What are you doing? Come on. Kaboom! There we go. I'm gonna go for this one here. The Ender Dragon is not near me. There he comes. You can tell he's not close to you because his name is not on your screen. That was a good 3 in a row. Let's see if I can hit this one from all the way back over here. That seemed a little bit too far to the left. Go a little bit more too far to the right. My bad. There he is. I was going to say he's coming in hot. A little higher. A little too high. Right shot in the face. Okay. Oh, higher. I see. Oh, whoa, mouse, what are you doing? Stay on target. A little lower, maybe? I think that one hit him. I'm pretty sure it did. Shoot him in the face. Some of these I might have to actually pillar up to get because they are kind of difficult for me to actually hit, but I don't want to pillar up right yet because this dragon is obviously going to knock me off. And if it comes down to a 1v1, I want him to have the fewest amount of crystals. Oh, very close. Oh, very close. There we go. You want to go? There's a few more low ones left that I can see right now. And then we gotta be taking on these taller ones. So hopefully I can get this one. It's not too difficult. A couple more up. A little bit to the right. Ooh, just a fraction higher. Left? Ah, wonderful. Yes. Okay, so the dragon seems to be leaving me alone for the most part. Just give him a little shot once in a while to get him off your back. Go hit this guy. Oh, that wasn't pulled back far enough. Perfect. Can I get the arc on this one? A little higher. A little higher still. This might be the impossible one. And now he screwed up my angle. Oh, come on. It's so close. Not gonna happen. Okay, so I'm gonna need to work on the angle just a little bit on that one. I still have this one. Still have that one and that one to do, so I'm going to try to pillar up on this one. Let's use some cobblestone, because I don't really need that as much. It's not really bothering me too much. Up we go. Perfect. He knocked me into the obsidian, which didn't actually do any damage to me at all. Which is why I'm going to stay here, see if I can pick off this one over here. Oh, first try. Excellent shot. Back up we go. Gotta get this one that's right here. We are very close because I can hear the fire. There we go. And kablamo. Broke one of my cobblestone. But he is not regenerating, which is very good because he does not have the ability to with no crystals around. So that is good. It means I've taken out all the ones nearby here. Just have to now get a little bit further or just take them on right now. Want to come at me? Because he doesn't have any of those crystals hitting him. He still has less than full health. So, as long as he doesn't get too far away. Or, I guess it's actually a she. I shouldn't be saying he. I should be saying she, which is appropriate. So we'll see if she will... Yeah, she's diving back down, which is great. Get another shot in. Nope. You missed. Oh, what am I doing? Yes, the infinite bow is not as effective as the power 3 bow. Well, as long as you hit her. There is a crystal over there. There it is that she's using. So let's see. Okay, so that crystal is going to be a pain in the behind by the looks of it, because she did regen off of it, so I'm going to have to go. I don't think this one's up still. I must have hit it when the view distance was out of range. We're just gonna hit this guy right here. Maybe a little lower, I guess. There we go. Now she shouldn't have any way to regen. She's right above me. Holy jeez, holy jeez. There she is. Yeah, she's not regenning, so that one's definitely broken. So now I just gotta find her. Come on. Come on, get down here. Here we go. Oh, yes. Nope. We'll just, wait here, I guess. He's not being very cooperative. Here she comes. Ah, yes. It's a good idea to try to use your bow at the last second, switch to your sword real quick, and then slash her as much as you can. Because then you do a little bit more damage, but every time you hit her, she does try to fly away. Like that. So, you gotta pick your moments. That looks like fire off in the distance. Any, of the crystals. I think I did leave 1 or 2 left on some of them, but I'm not 100% sure. So here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, good shot as she retreats, and now she's coming back in for another swing. So 1, 2. Oh, I hit Q instead of 1. That was poor of me. I threw my bow at her instead of fighting her with my sword. That's alright. Oh, that was a good one. Definitely hit my sword. Come on, you get back here. Making this take way longer than it needs to. Oh, look at the Enderman go! Look at the Enderman go! That's funny to see. I enjoy watching that. How are we doing on arrows? 37. We still have the infinity bow, which is very good. Worst comes to worst, you can just fight her with your sword. You just gotta wait for her to get close like that. She's not really getting that close to me. Oh, very good. Oh, how did I miss that? That was just very inaccurate. I shouldn't be wasting the far shots because they are very low percentage shots. Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, they're low percentage shots. They're probably not going to hit her. You're just wasting arrows. I have a ton of arrows at home, which doesn't really help here. But I was kind of expecting just to find the base, not actually fight her right away. So, may have to... Oh, come on. Come on down here, you Ender Dragon, you screw. I can't really do anything because she's just too far away. I've almost got her. Probably four more arrows, maybe. Ooh, but I only have 20. Oh, I hit her! I hit her with one of those arrows. I think she may have flown into it. Or maybe she took damage from the fire on top of there. Who knows? But is she circling around to me yet? That might hit. Yes. Oh, you're too slow with the sword. I gotta make sure that I don't use all of my arrows, because if I do, then my infant bow does nothing. Perfect. She is down. That is very much exciting to me. Hopefully it lands right here. Yep. Now let's grab the XP. Let's see what level we get ourselves up to. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay. And it's not too far off the ground, so we can just pillar up like that. So that was very successful. I now have 27 Eyes of the Ender that I'm not really sure what to do with. I guess I can have 27 Ender chests, but that didn't take too long to do, to slay the beast. And I think over there maybe is another, what do you call them? The crystals? One thing I do want to check really quick here is, where did I come up from the ground? I think it was over, it was near, yeah, it was right here. Okay, perfect. You want to go? Okay. I think I have maybe offended a couple of them here, so I'm going to quickly eat. But I wanted to just put a trail of torches in the direction that the portal is. You can see it already, but it's very easy to get turned around in here. It is a small island, so it's not that big of a deal. But I always just like to have torches in the area. We are now level 70, so we are going to go back and do some enchanting. We got the achievement to the end. The credits will roll. You've seen them, I've seen them. We don't need to see them again. But that is very good news. We have killed the Ender Dragon, so we got quite a bit of junk here that we do not need. But one thing I want to check really quick here is in the achievements. Spawn the Wither. Okay, so as you can tell, I already have a beacon, so we missed out on that achievement, but that's not a big deal. I'm going to be killing quite a few more withers in order to get more of these beacons up in the area here. Get some speed, some jump, all the good stuff. But that is very exciting. Oh, I'm going to just quickly drop off a bunch of this stuff just up here for right now. I will sort it out off camera. But I just wanted to get that finished. I'm going to go and enchant some books. Books are always the best thing to enchant, especially when I have so many levels like this. It makes no sense right now to upgrade armor and stuff like that because it's just a waste of all the levels. We have 18 books. We have lapis. Let's see what we can get. Power 4, sure. Efficiency 3, well, that's not the best. Luck of the Sea. Not flame, I did want that on my bow, so that's kind of nice. Knockback 2 is garbage. Feather falling's alright. Ooh, efficiency is very good though. Respiration 2, Smite 3, that is a terrible book all in itself. Smite 4, Feather falling again. Power again, wow. And I'm out of lapis. Well, shoot, okay. Did not have quite enough, but it's always fun to do a little bit of enchanting. I've got quite a few books now stocked up. The Unbreaking, the Efficiency, the Depth Striders 3 is probably my favorite book. But it looks like I'm going to need to go mining fairly soon in order to get some more lapis and everything like that. But we did it. We slayed the beast. We've got the end credits. We beat the game. Now what? Well, as you may know or may not know, I very much enjoy making farms. And the next project I'm going to do is probably make a ender farm, because those are relatively easy to make. They only take a couple of hours, and they are beyond efficient. They are the most efficient farm that I can think of. However, I'm not going to start that today. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I'm actually out of time to record today. I have a few things to do. So I'm going to have to call it for recording today. So when I come back next time, it might be a little bit different. It might be quite a bit of quite a bit different actually, off by a few days maybe, who knows. But I'm glad we killed the beast, we slayed her, and we can continue on with the base. So I'm going to work on something, and I will catch back in and show you my progress. Alrighty guys, so it's been a couple days since I last recorded, and I've got a few things together for today, mostly redstone materials and whatnot, but I just want to give you the basic concept and idea of what I want my storage system to actually look like. So if you don't know what this is, it's an item sorting system. Your filters and uses quite a few hoppers and whatnot, but I can show you how it works real quick. As you can see, there's nothing in this chest. These chests down here, they're empty, but then when I come up top here and I place some cobble, some granite, and some stone into the chest, and then we come back down here, you will notice that the granite goes there, the cobble goes here, and the stone goes there. And that is because of this row right here. These are the filters that you put on your hoppers, and you need exactly this setup. You can't have all of your blocks right here, because then the next block will come and fall down here, and then it'll mess up your filter. So it has to look like that. And it's relatively simple how this all works. So right now you have 22. You have 22 stone blocks right there, and that outputs a signal strength of 1. When you add one more stone to it, it outputs a signal strength of 2, which reaches this right there, and then that travels through the block into the repeater here, which goes to the torch, turning it off. When it turns off, it unlocks this hopper here, allowing the items to get pulled out of this one above and put into the chest. However, once this drops back down, this torch will turn back on, locking this, and then the items will just continue. Now, if you have items that don't belong, like these stone bricks here, we take a look. There's nothing here, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Because there is no filter set up for them yet, they just get to the end of the line and start stocking. So, this is what I have to do, and this is what I'm going to do for the entire room here. I have to figure out the size that I want to make this as well, and I'm probably going to want to go deeper, because yeah, this is a good sorting system, but then you only have a double chest for everything. And for certain things that's okay, like for instance, I'm not going to have a double chest of tripwire hooks because I just usually make them on the fly. But when it comes to stone and cobble and granite and whatnot, I'm going to need quite a bit of that. So I might want to end up actually digging this floor down 1, 2, maybe 3 blocks more, and that way you can just put a hopper on the bottom of this guy here. I can show you real quick. If you do something like this, now this hopper here will actually pull items out of there and take them away, although it is kind of close to that torch there, so maybe... Okay, so yeah, that torch was actually going to lock this hopper, so it wouldn't have worked. So they will now flow into that hopper, and then if I put down a chest, it will flow into this chest here, and so on and so on. You can continue this staircase pattern, or you can even turn it around and have the hopper facing that way to make it a little bit more compact this way. But that's just the plan for right now, is to get this whole thing set up, and then I can worry about how much storage I want, because I might just have a bulk storage for all my blocks, but not have it hooked up to the item sorter, and then I'll just have the item sorter hooked up for the smaller things. And the mob system for sure I want to hook up, and that is going to take quite a bit of storage, because I already have, ooh, I already have a double chest full of everything right now. Your gunpowder and everything, so that will probably take quite a bit, so I am going to think about making this compact and have quite a bit of storage. Usually I like to have at least 4 double chests of this stuff, so that's going to be quite a bit down. I might even consider making a little item elevator to push these guys up, and then I have the extra height so I don't have to dig down. I don't know yet, but this is probably one of my favorite things to build, this thing right here. It's tileable too, because you've got your regular chest, then your trap chest, then your regular again. So you can just plop it down everywhere. Now, one thing you got to make sure you do not do is these filters here. If you put a ton of blocks into the filter itself, the signal strength will be way more than 2. It'll be 3, and then you'll get this comparator outputting a signal that goes 1, 2, and then 3. When it does that, then it unlocks the middle hopper as well as the end hopper, and then you just drain this filter. So you got to be careful, which is why I generally put all of my items into this chest, because the hoppers will push the items along at the appropriate speed and everything works just fine. So that is what I'm going to be doing right now. These guys are stockpiling quite a bit. I have to keep emptying them. When I'm recording, I have to turn off the mob system because of all the lag that it creates, but when the mob system is turned off, you don't get zombies and skeletons and spiders falling down here, so those guys don't get killed. Aha. They just constantly fill up, and they also cause lag, so it's kind of like a constant job to come outside here, pop these guys real quick, and then I can go back to work. But I don't mind, because if you notice, so the hoppers, obviously they take 5 iron each. The tripwire hooks take technically half an iron, and I need quite a few hoppers just for one of these. So look, let's see. For one filtered item, I need 3 hoppers for one chest. If I wanted to add another chest, then I need to obviously put down the chest, and then you need to have the, whoop, that's not how you do that. Then you put the hopper into it, and then if I wanted more, you would dig down here, put another chest right here, and another hopper. So depending on how I want to lay this thing out, I'm gonna need 5 hoppers, and that's 5 hoppers, 5 iron each, so that's 25 iron per one, and then you move over to the next one. So luckily I do have the iron coming in, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5.5 stacks right there, so that is very good. And we all know about the stockpile up top here that I have, which is even better. Oh, come on now. Let's climb up here. Yes, we know I got the stockpile up there. I do have this bad guy right here. I can take it apart, but I need to get some other blocks in order to do that, and I do not have very many. Take a look here. Got a couple iron there, but a couple diamonds and stuff like that. Not very many blocks, so I'm going to be going through iron very quickly. So that is why this is vital. But I'm going to do some off-camera building, and I'm going to see how much I can get done, what design I actually use, because this here might actually move over to here, because this is all the space I need. I don't need any more. So if I could, I would really like to have this block right here with the redstone on top, because then it fills up this whole space very nicely. I would have to move this, but luckily hoppers are just pipes, and I can just push them over here and push them down there. That's not a huge deal. And I have to figure out what I want to do with this, because if you take a look right now, if I go with this design here, and then I want to mirror this onto that side there, it means, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10 blocks wide. So if I only had a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, if I only had a gap of 4, we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We would then go to here with this setup. And that is not very smart to do that, because this right here is just wasting a ton of space. So I'm more than likely going to flip this actually around, do something more along the lines of digging out this, or maybe raising this up one. I have not decided yet. But if I put a chest here, okay, and then put a hopper into it, then I can put another chest here and put a hopper into that as well. It sucks that I have this torch right here, because I can't make a double chest here, but that should be okay. That should be okay. But I do want to test something out real quick now that I think about it, because this thing here, this torch will turn off, right? And it'll unlock that hopper. So it'll also unlock this hopper right here. So if I put a chest there, and put this into it, what do we have up top here? Stone, okay. Let's go grab some stone. And throw a full stack, just throw a ton of stone in there, because this is turned off, right? So this will fill up here, and it won't fill up here, because it's instantly going from here into here, getting pulled out and going into here. And then once it's a chest, okay, so it's still got a little bit of time. So then I could do, oop, that's wrong. Then I could put this here, and then run another chest like this, and then so on and so forth. And this is a lot more compact, because we were out to here last time and we only had the 3 tiers. Now we're still right here, and from here down is tileable, so that would work. And so this should be done. That is, filter's good. So we have 1 block there, no blocks there, and 1 block there. So that's not actually that bad. I only lose 2 blocks by doing it this way. And everything else just gets filtered down into the bottom. Yep, I picked up a couple. That's why it's not full. Throw them back in. So this is probably the design I'm going to go with. It's tileable that way. It's tileable from here down. So I can, theoretically, I can make this as deep as I want it to. So that is very good. And then all you do, when you get to this part here, when you dig down 1 more, instead of putting the hopper at the back, you can just put the hopper in the chest like so, and that makes it stick out 1 block, so that way you can put your half slabs or stairs or whatever you want on this line here. You can still open the chest from down here, put your item frame on it, whatever I feel like doing. So this is most likely what I'm going to do, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 blocks, so it's 2 blocks less. And if I move this 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So I think this is going to be what I decide to do. I'm going to move this over up against that wall, because this is a lot of space dug out, and how the land works, yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'll move this over. And I'm starting it back here because the glass comes back to here, and I don't really want to see all the redstone and stuff from above the water. Sometimes it's cool, but I don't really want to see it because it's just a lot. It's really messy. So I'm going to move it over. I'm going to move it back so it lines up probably to about here so I can cover it. Granted, this pipe is going to be running out, but hopefully I can do something kind of cool with that. And hopefully everything works out nicely. But yeah, I'm going to get working on this and I'll show you what I've got done.